Quiggle. I teach U.S. history this year at the early college, and the project that I'm presenting to you today is a progressive flyer. The reason that I developed this project is because when I was in high school, we did so many posters that my hand still cramps up thinking about all of the posters I made in U.S. history. And so when I became a U.S. history teacher, I said that I don't want to constantly make posters, and I want to give them a different twist. So this one, for instance, is about the progressive movement, and what I did is I divided my students into 4 different groups. If you guys have the Americans textbook, it says that there's 4 goals of progressivism, and these are the goals. And so I divided the students into groups, had each one of them look at a goal, and instead of just making a typical informative poster, they had to make a flyer. They had to sell the idea of why they like this particular concept. It's fun to kind of mess with the kids if you know them a little bit better, that you put them into a group with a concept that they do not agree with. So for instance, if I have a very conservative student, I might put him in a group about protecting social welfare. Or if I have a kid who's not particularly religious, I might put him in a group about promoting moral improvement, because it makes them think outside of their comfort zone and think about, again, not just the information, but how they would promote and sell this particular idea. And the kids get really into it. They also think it's funny when they see the kid promoting something you know that they don't normally agree with. The way that I have tweaked this over the years is, when I originally did it, it was just do a flyer. I've left it much more open-ended for my students now, that it's just an advertisement. Whether they want to make a commercial, a pamphlet. I've had kids do radio commercials for this. You know, the more open-ended it is, I think the more creative that they become with it. I don't know about your kids, but mine are dramatic, and so anything that they get to do to express that dramatic side is wonderful. I've also adapted this to different topics. This year we did it with the inventions of the 18th century. They had to make commercials trying to sell the steel plow and to sell the telegraph and why it's so important. You can do it with the alphabet agencies. If you're studying Roosevelt, you can do it with reasons for or against going into a different war. And again, asking the kids to go a little bit deeper than just a simple informative poster, and ask them to really commit to an idea and actually sell it to you, I've noticed that they learn it a lot better and they get very passionate and enthusiastic about it. That's all.